This is Justin Williams making a video again. I might take a break, I don't know, but this is about the rapper Kingpin Skinny Pimp. He's from Memphis, Tennessee. He inspired me as a child growing up. Bumping his music and all of that. The first Skinny Pimp that I bought was Kings of the Player Ball, the orange joint back in the day. I never got a chance to get the Skinny but Dangerous. I never got a chance to get that. I wanted it, but I didn't get it, because things ain't playing out to be when you're trying to get something. Kingpin Skinny Pimp inspired me, man, who I am today. I'm not doing anything wrong. I know what's right from wrong when listening to Skinny Pimp. Skinny Pimp is one of the pioneers of Memphis. I'm not saying that he's the best, but it's a lot of good Memphis rappers that's not the best, that I like to listen to. But I'm talking about him right now. He's a rapper that created it all. He don't join DJ Paul and DJ J back in the day, back in the 90s when they had tapes and all of that. But the first Skinny Pimp album was released on Prophet Entertainment with DJ Paul and DJ J and all of them. In his first single was One Like to Live, which was a good song, man. I always liked that song, man, as a child. I couldn't help myself by bumping it every day on my CD player. I used to love this song, man, One Like to Live. I used to love this song, boy. No trip. Then I liked his other song called Nobody Touches Me. Nobody Knows My Name. And I like this other song too. I can't think on the other song. Midnight Ages. I like that song when I was little. Who else did I like? Long Story. I like that song. Skinny Pimp made some dope songs back in the day. And I like that song where he on Kings of the Playboy where he featured Gangsta Black and Lord Infamous. I like that song too, but I ain't gonna say the name 'cause it got cuss words in it. But I like that whole Kingpin Skinny Pimp album, man. I like that whole album. The whole album was bumping so hard that was the first Skinny Pimp album that I ever heard that was bumping. That was tight. That was tight as a kite, like always. Kingpin Skinny Pimp, he inspired me through other albums like Back to the Player Ball. I like that song, but this is Mafia and When Smoke Clears and Back to the Player Ball came out the same year, 2000. It came out the same year. I think DJ Paul and I think Three Six Mafia, DJ Paul and I think he never had problem with DJ J, I don't think. But yeah, he did. But he didn't diss Kingpin Skinny Pimp on Born You Busters song. So, but DJ Paul stole a line from the Kingpin Skinny Pimp song. He stole a line from Kingpin Skinny Pimp. Saturday night, that's no light. That's when I start creeping like a hit, man. So my man, I think DJ Paul was dissing towards Skinny Pimp. I think, and Skinny Pimp dissed them. I think on one of his CDs. I think it was Skinny Pimp 211 CD that came out in 2000, or I think it was Back to the Player Ball. I don't know. What I think it's Little Arm Dance. What Skinny Pimp this DJ Paul on his 2000 with 211 and his album Back to the Player Ball. So I think he did some on both CDs. But the product was bumping too. I like the song called Murder. Murder was a good song, man. It is to this day. I still bump it every now and then. I grew up off of that song too. Murder. So I saw the murder. I like that song, man. I like other songs on there too, but Murder is one of them. I like his other album too, called Still Pimpin' the Hustle, where he signed with Kia, where he can't sign with Kia Shine. I like some of the songs off that album. It don't make no sense. TVs and Wayne was one of them. That was a great commercial hit from him. That was a big hit for Skinny, but he remains still the underground. They still Pimpin' the Hustle was signed with TVT. I think Pimpin' the Hustle was just underground. But Still Pimpin' the Hustle was signed with TVT. I got the TVT version of Still Pimpin' the Hustler, so I got that album. But that was a good CD, man, from him. Kingpin Skinny Pimp did his thing with a rap hustle. That he did his own thing when he came up with the classic with Grandstand Entertainment. It was alright album, but it wasn't all that bumping to me. The only song that I love was number two and number three. That was it. The classic was alright. It wasn't that bad. The other song, like Kingpin, Skinny Pimp is like a pioneer to Memphis, man. He's like the pioneers. He done did so much back in the '90s. That stuff that on Skinny But Dangerous was a re-release from his tape with 211 back in '93. Good song. It was a re-release some of his old stuff from back in the day. Kingpin, Skinny Pimp, Skinny But Dangerous. That's some of his old stuff from back in '93 or whatever. He came out with numerous tapes. Back in the day. Good to go. Check that song out. If you never listened to it, check it out on YouTube. It's on YouTube somewhere. Go check it out for yourself. Good song. He started rapping around '85 when he was in high school. So he started a junior high, one of them. I think Herman Junior High. I think that's somewhere in Memphis. He grew up in Dixon Home Project where he was raised, by his grandfather. He was raised by his grandfather and all of that. His grandfather, I ain't gonna tell you that, but I know he was raised by his grandfather. But I don't know, but he was raised by his grandfather. But he was born, Derek Dwayne Hill. That's Skinny Pimp's real name, Derek Dwayne Hill. Um, that's what inspired me with Skinny Pimp. He inspired me. He's a rapper that's straight out of North Memphis. He's from Memphis, Tennessee. He did a lot of stuff, man. He came out with numerous albums that a lot of people never did in a lifetime. He came out with a lot of albums. So is Mr. Ski. He came out with a lot of albums too in the '90s to this day with his group of Murder Low Life back in the '90s and his own solo work. To this day. But I had to give him credit. Kingpin, Skinny Pimp. I got to give him credit. He's one of the best rapper that I listened to over the years. He might put out some good songs. He might put out some bad songs. But Kingpin Skinny Pimp is non-stoppable, man. He's one of the goodest rappers out of Memphis to this day. He's a legend in Memphis. So is Player Fly, Gangsta Black. But Skinny Pimp, and so is Al Capone, Scarface Al Capone. But Skinny Pimp is like one of the legends of Memphis. So is A-Ball and MJG. But Skinny Pimp is more of legends, man. Of all times, he's more of legends, the most of all time. Check some of his stuff out on YouTube. I got some of his songs on my like list. So, but check him out, man. He's good with his mic. He's good with his skills. He been productive over the years, and all of that. He's been productive. He's successful now in Memphis. He's one of the pioneers in Memphis. So is Gangsta Pat. But Skinny Pimp he's non-stoppable, man. He's non-stoppable. He's non-stoppable when it comes to his lyrics, He's a good lyricist, check him out if you get a chance. But that's all I got to say about Skinny Pimp, But this is Justin Williams, feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe, and add me on Facebook. I'm out. Peace.